Hello everyone, I am back and I am unboxing this. If you hadn't just watched, I unboxed a load of these miniatures. You can see them in a slightly less spoiler form in a nice video, which I'll link in the card system. But we are here to look at this, the Snowbound Premium set, the Frost Giant on Mammoth. And I'm going to put some of it from this second angle. So let's open up the box and try and get this massive thing out the box. Okay, box deboxed. Now we just need to pop this out. Well, that was quite loud, wasn't it? Right, first of all, we have something that's not going to fit on the camera, which is always a great start. I set this up so you could have a look, but let's try and re-angle this quickly. Okay, so there we go. We have got the Mammoth in all its epic glory. I mean, the fur is really selling it to me. It looks very similar to the Udax brown fur. Check that unboxing out. But absolutely loving the sort of, like the long trunk, the snout that's facing up. You can see like the two holes on the trunk. These really epic looking, let's try and show you a better look. Look at these tusks. That looks like it's just gonna do damage to you, or whatever it's about to run into. You know, you might be able to get it to help you. You might want it to be pulling something, some kind of catapult. Next up, let's have a look at the bits separately. We're going to slide that out the way, and we have the actual Frost Giant, just called Frost Giant, no special name. Look at that spear. Now let's just get a normal sized miniature. Normal, medium sized humanoid. Yeah, it's quite tall as a giant. In fact, that's another giant, so it's definitely taller than that. So I don't know why frost giants are necessarily that much taller than other giants, but they are. And look at this weapon. This is huge. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit normal humanoids tall. Almost reminds me that of something you'd get on a ship. You know, like it's just grabbed this bit of a ship and it's battering you down. And I kind of say this because it's got this sort of real fish netting thing in its other hand. You know, that could be maybe capturing someone, capturing the adventuring party and taking it off somewhere. Interesting that it's got like these horns, like the horned hat, looking relatively evil, and these cool shoulder pads, which are skulls, because why not? Very cool. But now we get into the interesting part, because you may have seen this came out of the box, which is a very peculiar thing. And if I give it a wiggle, more than a wiggle, if I give it a big pull, you get that and you get this. So this should slot nicely onto there. That pushes in quite easily. Then if we take, you can hear that, you might be able to hear the clock. If we pull this off, which is going to be harder. God. Not sure if there's a special way to do this. Oh, got movement. Ta-da! And then this bit pushes in here. There we go. So that bit basically leaves a huge gap here, and I've lost the other bit into boxes, so we'll come back to that. And then this, via this sort of bit, just pushes in. Crikey, that is quite tight. Not quite sure if there's a best way to do it, but that does seem to just push down into there. And there you have it. It is sat on top. Now, I'm not going to fully push this in. That's stiffer than I thought it would be, and to be honest, I kind of like having them separate. Yes, I love this. This looked epic. You know, you come across this, that is an encounter to talk about for months to come. But so's just coming up across the Mammoth, you know, without him sat on top, and then you've already got him. That's interesting that that comes off much easier than that bit, although I didn't actually put that all the way in properly. This is a cool set. There's nothing, definitely nothing wrong with the set. I'm not quite sure on the pricing. I'll put it on the video. I do like the fact it's got the circle on the bottom to show you how big it actually, the actual Mammoth should take up. I really enjoy the Mammoth. The Mammoth for me is the best part of this. The fact you've got what can best be described as some fun side shenanigans. That's cool, but the Mammoth is the coolest bit. And the fact that, you know, that Mammoth can then actually be ridden, that's a plus. It's a very awesome looking plus, but I don't think I'd be using it like this form as much as just the Mammoth form. I think the Mammoth's got more opportunity to turn up and you may be having to avoid or whatever in the frozen landscapes of Icewind Dale. But then this is the encounter you build up to at the end. But there you go. Like I said, check out the unboxing of some of the other bits from the Snowbound set. Spoilers if you can see some of the bits there. But check that out. Check out other D&D stuff. Warlock tile builds of the month to give you ideas for adventures and builds using that tile system. And, well, until next time, have a great day. And I'm Oliver East, signing out.